honey garlic salmon. Yeah, man. Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. As seen in the title, today I'll be showing you how to make some honey garlic jerk salmon. Yeah, man. So if you love the vibe, make sure so you stay tuned and show you wagwan.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Yes, so recently I was in Canada and I went fishing and I caught about 3 massive salmon with my friend Roger, right? We went live and we filleted them up and you were asking me, Chef, can you provide us some good salmon recipes? So today's video is dedicated just for that. But before we get into the video, I'm going to give you a little snippet of what that live was like and how we kind of got the salmon prepped up for today's video. I've been fishing since 12 o'clock. Roger joined me 5 o'clock. This is one fish. I don't know the pound, and this is salmon. So I already filleted this already. I got some nice cut. This is the rib part. Got to show you some nice big cuts. We have them on ice. So we're just cleaning them up right now. So you get some nice cut of salmon. And it's not as pink as you see it in the store. Because many times in the store, they would add dyes, but I have some nice fillet. This is one by itself. So yeah, look out for some salmon recipe, right? So this is one. We already got this one already at the river because we don't want all that blood. Alright. Cut it in the back of the head to get it out. So there we go. Honestly, this cannot fit on the scale. Look how tall this is. And that one in the bucket is probably 1.5 this size. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna fillet it up. And then we can look out for some recipe. So we have a big fillet knife. You see this long? Gonna come in. Now come close right now. So we're gonna cut off the fins. So first we cut off the fins. Right yourself. We'll put them back in the dead because as I said, you know, all day. And one thing with the fresh salmon when you catch, I'm gonna show you what a salmon looks like. If you never see a salmon head. One thing with the fresh salmon when you catch it out the river, they're very slimy. You see that? Look at that. They're very slimy. It's a protective mechanism for them. Come now for those who never see a salmon. This is what a salmon looks like. Oh, tap bite me you. So this is what a salmon looks like, the head. You see that? Yeah man, look at the tongue. The tongue is dark and this is coho salmon, not the Atlantic salmon. Atlantic salmon that you're used to is nice and pink. This has a more orangish color, so that's what the salmon looks like. Little nice dots. You have some of them that's deep brown, while some of them have a more silver look to them. The smaller they are, the fresher, because you know they're younger, right? So yeah, this is what you start a typical salmon would look like. You already rip out some of the gill on this side. So once you catch them, sometimes you can knock them in the head, or what we do, we get a knife and we just cut them in the back of the head. And then we would normally just pull the gills. Like
double tap your screen, guys.
Huh?
What does that mean?
When I say double tap,
yeah,
like leave a light. So yeah, this is how we normally go in when we're butchering it at the scene. We just pull out the gill, right? And even the cutting board, these are the industrial cutting board and it cannot fit on here. So we get the second one, giant pieces. See it now? So we have some nice filling.
there you go.
Nice filling.
Now we have some dinner.
The next day.
Alright, so to kickstart our honey garlic salmon, we need about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, and we're going to blend that out in a little water. Once we get that blended, we're going to go in with about a 1/4 cup of butter and allow that to melt. So once the butter is melted, now we're going to add in that pureed garlic mix, about a tablespoon to 2. We're going to rinse out the remainder of that blender with some water, about a 1/2 cup of water. Then immediately to that, we're going to add 1/4 cup of light soy sauce. We're going to add 3/4 cup of honey. And then we're going to add a little bit of chili flakes to your spice tolerance. Once we add that chili flakes in, we're going to stir that and we're going to allow it to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to go in with about a teaspoon of cornstarch with equal parts of water. Mix that out to remove all the lumps. Now we're going to gently stir in our cornstarch mixture into the sauce and turn it down on low heat and allow that to simmer until thickened for about 5 or so minutes. Alright, over to the salmon now. So these are the salmons that I caught, fillet and live, and now we wash that with a little bit of vinegar and water, rinse and pat dry. What I want to do right here, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil just to help the seasoning to stick to that. Once we add the olive oil, we're going to go in with about a tablespoon of jerk seasoning. Then to that, we're going to add a teaspoon to a tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, a little bit of white or black pepper, and then we're going to massage those seasoning in until fully combined. And now look at that beautifully seasoned salmon, really sweet. We're going to add that now to our air fryer and set that on 10 minutes for 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Once done, we're going to add that back to the thickened sauce, coat those, put them back in the air fryer for an additional 4 minutes just to crisp up and stick on that nice sticky honey garlic sauce on here. Beautiful honey garlic salmon. Yeah, man.
First ever game of Zero Build Reload. I'm probably about to get cooked by these kids, but I don't know. I have pretty decent aim, so I feel like I can do a decent job.
Why is
Wait,
it
these
break
bots?
so easily?
Because that's so
Oh,
should be
these
nice
are
and soft.
bots! Dude, I totally forgot they put bots in ranked. Yeah, if you're in like unranked to, I think, gold, you can actually get bot players. Oh, nah, bro. I'm cooked, bro. I'm
good.
I played too much normal ranked. Oh my gosh,
That's
man.
careful,
There's no
watch
way I'm
bone.
farming, dude. There's no
Safe no
meds.
bone in there. So there you go. Me even in the rain, I do the outro just for you. My son, he demolished both salmons. He didn't stand a chance. He loved it. So if you love this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And your boy outside, I show you the beautiful view in the rain. So make sure you hit subscribe. Leave in the comment section down below what other recipe video you like to see next. You see, until next time, safe travel upon the gravel. And go and big up on yourself. Yo, Jamaica, pretty. Spray my backyard. Nice and beautiful, man. I run out of the rain. No, subscribe.